In today's video, we'll be taking a look at what happens when a beloved pet decides to turn on its owner, just like this surprised feline and this rescued pup. But first, let's find out what this reptile's intentions are. Sizing up. There was a woman who held a deep affection for her pet snake, a 7-foot-long reptile. One day, this snake unexpectedly ceased its regular eating habits, causing the woman considerable concern. After numerous attempts spanning several weeks to coax the snake back to its regular diet proved futile, she decided to consult a veterinarian. Upon explaining the peculiar situation to the veterinary professional, he inquired whether the snake had been sharing the woman's sleeping space at night or snuggling closely while stretching itself out. To this end, the woman admitted that such behavior had indeed become a daily occurrence, expressing her sadness at her inability to alleviate her pet's discomfort. In a surprising twist, the veterinarian offered a startling explanation. He implied that the snake wasn't ill, but rather had different intentions. The snake had been sizing up the woman for a specific purpose, to eventually consume her. Its close proximity and refusal to eat were deliberate tactics to determine the size required for its intended feast and to ensure adequate space for digestion. This revelation casts a shadow over the woman's once affectionate pet, revealing a sinister motive behind its actions and transforming it from a beloved companion into a potential threat. Travis, the chimpanzee. On February 16, 2009, Travis the Chimp, a nationally known chimpanzee, brutally attacked Charla Nash, a close friend of his owner's, leaving her severely disfigured and ultimately resulting in Travis's death. Nash continues to recover from the attack, sparking discussions about exotic animal ownership. The tragic passing of Travis's mother, Susie, in a sanctuary in 2001, and their subsequent separation from one another shaped his early years. Jerome and Sandra Harold then bought him, raised him as a family member, and taught him fundamental skills like driving and using a computer. Travis became a local celebrity in Stamford, Connecticut, accompanying the Heralds everywhere. However, the shocking 2009 attack on Charla Nash was perplexing, as she had interacted with Travis numerous times before. That fateful morning, Travis grabbed Sandra's car keys and, in an attempt to bring him back inside, Charla offered his favorite toy. Travis stared at her for a prolonged period, with speculations about her hairstyle change and the presence of Xanax in his system. Regardless of the trigger, Travis attacked Charla. Sandra tried to stop the attack using a spade and then resorted to stabbing Travis with a knife, a traumatic experience she later likened to self-infliction. This tragic incident left Nash disfigured, Travis dead, and ignited conversations about the risks and ethics of keeping exotic animals as pets. Scarface the Pitbull. A pit bull mix, which turned aggressive when its owners attempted to put a sweater on it, has been euthanized. The incident occurred in Tampa, Florida, where Scarface, the dog, attacked its owner, Brenda Guerrero, as she tried to dress him. The dog bit Brenda's arm and then went after her husband, Emmanuel Guerrero, who attempted to assist her. To stop the attack, Guerrero's 22-year-old son, Antoine Harris, stabbed the dog in the neck. Despite being tasered and tranquilized by animal control, Scarface survived. Authorities in Hillsborough County confirmed that the dog was put down due to its potential danger to the public. The police were summoned to the Guerrero family's residence following the attack. Surprised cat. Anna Colarusso experienced an unsettling incident captured on video involving her 7-year-old cat, Sam, who evidently did not appreciate surprises. When Colarusso suddenly emerged from a suitcase, Sam reacted by leaping onto her face, causing her to scream and attempt to escape his grasp. Following this initial shock, Sam continued to display aggressive behavior, pursuing Colarusso around the room, hissing, scratching, and lunging at her legs. Disturbingly, photographs taken after the attack revealed bloody scratch marks on Colarusso's face and multiple tears in her leggings, Colarusso shared the video on Twitter, where it garnered over 150,000 views. She clarified that her intention was not to frighten her cat, but rather to demonstrate to her boyfriend that she could fit inside the suitcase. Devoured by pigs? Terry Vance Garner, who disappeared last Wednesday while feeding his animals on his coastal farm, met a gruesome fate. His family made a disturbing discovery when they found fragments of his body, along with his dentures, within the pig enclosure. Surprisingly, the pigs had devoured the majority of his remains. Garner had a history with one of the animals, as it had previously bitten him, according to the Coos County District Attorney's Office. Each of these hogs, estimated to weigh around 700 pounds, posed a significant threat. Investigators are exploring the possibility that the hogs may have knocked Garner over before attacking and consuming him. However, they have not ruled out the potential for a medical emergency, such as a heart attack, as a contributing factor to his demise. Unfortunately, the exact cause of Garner's death remains undetermined, as a pathologist was unable to establish it. Snake bite. People have diverse preferences when it comes to choosing pets, ranging from dogs and cats to reptiles like snakes. In a widely circulated internet video, a snake owner experienced a bite from her pet while attempting to take it out of its enclosure. The video shows a woman trying to open the cage, with the reptile reacting by hissing at her. In a matter of moments, the snake bites her hand and moves to coil itself around her shoulder. Despite her efforts to return the snake to its enclosure, she faces considerable difficulty. Evidently, she is in visible pain. A second person rushes to assist her, but the sizable reptile persists in gripping the woman's hand. The man endeavors to guide the snake toward himself and employs a snake hook to facilitate the reptile's removal. By this point, the woman is visibly bleeding. This incident serves as a reminder of the varying challenges and risks associated with owning exotic pets, especially those with potentially dangerous behaviors. Teddy the bear. Kellyanne Walls had nurtured a black bear she affectionately called Teddy as her pet for nearly a decade, raising the bear from its early days as a cub. She cared for Teddy alongside a mountain lion and a tiger at her hilltop sanctuary. On a routine Sunday night, she entered Teddy's 15 by 15-foot enclosure made of steel and concrete, following a familiar routine of distracting the bear with dog food on one side while cleaning the other. According to her neighbor and friend, Scott Castone, this was a routine she had performed countless times. However, on this fateful occasion, something went terribly wrong. The 350-pound bear unexpectedly turned on Walls, launching a brutal attack. The horrific incident unfolded before the eyes of Walls's two young children and Castone's kids, who promptly sought help. In a desperate bid to save Walls's life, Castone had to resort to shooting and killing the bear. Tragically, despite the efforts to save her, 37-year-old Walls was pronounced dead at the scene. Wolf dogs. In May 2012, a woman named Sandra Piovesan in Salem Township, Pennsylvania, was discovered lifeless inside an electrified enclosure she used to confine 8 of her 9 hybrid wolf dogs. Shockingly, her autopsy revealed that Piovesan had not succumbed to natural causes. Instead, her own pets had viciously attacked her, leading to her fatal bleeding, as reported by the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. These hybrid wolves, also referred to as hybrid dogs or hybrid wolf dogs depending on the terminology used, originated from breeding wolves with domestic dogs such as Alaskan Malamutes, German Shepherds, and Siberian Huskies. Typically, they are not predisposed to sudden and violent attacks. However, it's important to note that they require strict and specific training to ensure safe and manageable behavior. Humphrey the hippo. A South African farmer named Marius Els, who disregarded repeated warnings about the untamable nature of his pet hippopotamus, met a tragic end at the hands of the creature. While attempting to domesticate the 1.2-ton hippo he had affectionately named Humphrey on his farm in the Free State Province, Els, a 40-year-old army major, was fatally bit, Else's lifeless body was discovered submerged in the river where, years prior, he had rescued Humphrey from a flood. When the hippo was just 5 months old, Els bought it because it had outgrown its previous caregivers. It later became a pet on his 400-acre farm and even learned to swim with people. Humphrey had a history of aggression, including killing calves belonging to Else's business partner and frequently escaping from their enclosure to chase golfers at a local golf club. Despite these warning signs, Else believed that the sound of his voice could always bring Humphrey back home, considering the hippo lovable and a gentle giant. See you all next time.